Hey folks, here is an image of the authorization I received from LAANC, Low Altitude Authorization Notification Capability. I had authorization to fly up to 200 feet in this Class C airspace. Okay, that being said, we're going to fly this tower crane, and as we do, the light is going to change and we're going to get some beautiful golden orange early morning sunrise colors bouncing off the cab of the crane and the crane, itself. It's going to be really pretty. But let's take a look here. I learned quite a bit about tower cranes as I did this video. I looked up some different stuff on them, and I found out some really neat information, and I'll share it with you as we go through the video. But something I wanted to point out is look at all that dang lumber. I mean, no wonder when I go to Home Depot and I try to buy a 2x4x10, they're $10 a piece now. That's a lot of lumber down there, man. And it's incredible. That's a lot of hammer and nails. That's a lot of manpower. But let's talk about this super clean, cool, sexy crane, because this thing has no grease on it anywhere. This thing is immaculately detailed, man. I mean, I don't know if they hand wipe this thing or what, but when I think of cranes, I think grease, hydraulic fluids, cables with oil, and stuff like that. And this has none of that. It's just really an incredible piece of equipment. Now, I did look up those numbers, Tango Charlie Foxtrot Tango 219128, and I got nothing on the internet. So I'm guessing it's some kind of maybe a permit or some kind of registration or something. I'm not sure, but it brought nothing back on Google. So at any rate, save yourself the headache, and you don't have to search it. I already did. But let's come down here and just pull away and look at all that beautiful sunrise color, the warmth of the golden sunrise bouncing off the cab of that crane, man. I don't know if that's the cab, but that's what I call it. It's like the control box. It's beautiful, man. Look at those colors. Just pull away a little bit. I mean, this Mavic Pro 2, it really, really is an incredible drone with the camera. Now, it is 4K 30. That's okay. But the camera, the Hasselblad camera, lens on, it's just really a great camera. I really do like the camera on this one. But look, as we look all the way out there, that's 880. There's Coast Guard Island over there. That's a restricted airspace. Can't fly over there. This here shows the name of the company and the tower crane, what kind of crane that it is, and those counterweights in the back. Those are pretty awesome. Wait till we fly over those. You can see the elevator, and there's a little breaker box, control breaker panel in there, and the guy or gal takes the elevator up to work every morning. How cool that is, man. You really got to know how to think about how high up you are, though, I guess. You kind of get used to it. I'm the kind of guy, I don't mind going up high somewhere, but I need to jump off. So I'll skydive or I'll bungee jump, but I won't just go up there high and stay. I can't do that. I'm not comfortable with that, but I'll go up and jump off. No problem. But at any rate, just, this is an awesome piece of equipment. And like I said, look how clean and neat it is. Now, if you look up to the very top of the frame there, that little wind speed indicator, according to 1926.135, that's a wind speed device, and it is supposed to be mounted above the upper rotating structure of the tower crane. And there's one there. How cool. I'll give you the information of where I got all the codes and things like that. I'll link it in the video description down below. But let's talk about these cool counterweights. Look at those cables, how they just run through there and make those super cool, sexy curves. Nothing tangled, nothing all jumbled up, super clean. It's just really, really neat, man. I don't know why the end of this tower crane tapers, like an airplane rudder. I don't know if it's for aerodynamics or what, but, it looks pretty cool, to be able to see to see how clean and neat this is. And there's that one of those trolleys there. The cable is just so neatly wound. One layer scrunched up right next to the, each wrapping is really tight on itself. And that's just, man, I don't know how it does that. You'd think it'd get all jumbled up in there. But if you look down here overhead, you can see a motor that must operate the elevator. And there's the breaker panel there. That's pretty cool. You know, those, I don't know if you got like a refrigerator up there or what. I'm sure they got some AC or something too. That'd be pretty, imagine you'd need one up there in the sun banging in on you. You probably need something to stay cool. Now, I did look up another thing on the end of this jib here. There's supposed to be what's called a trolley travel limiting device. And I don't know what part of that is the trolley travel limiting device, but its purpose is to prevent the trolley from flying off the end of the jib and crashing down into the, onto the ground down below. Imagine what a bad day that would be. And like I say, I'll give you the link to where I got this information from so you can search up some of these cool codes yourself. I mean, there's some pretty cool information to be found out about what these cranes are supposed to have on them, and it was, pretty eye-opening for me. And that's the great thing about these drones, man. You learn from flying these drones. You get to explore and you get to learn about the things in your city. You get to learn about cool stuff like cranes and see them in ways that you haven't seen them before. Anyway, folks, like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. You can see me down there in the very bottom of the frame up along the water in my orange vest. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.